Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly stopped to question your reality? The air you breathe, the situations you face, the people you meet. Have you ever considered that all of it might not just be happening to you, but because of you? This isn't just a motivational cliché. It's a truth backed by science, psychology, and centuries of ancient wisdom. Your thoughts, whether you realize it or not, are shaping the world around you. Here's how it works. In the world of quantum physics, there's a phenomenon called the observer effect. Scientists discovered that particles behave differently depending on whether they're being observed. In simpler terms, reality is influenced by the act of paying attention to it. Now, if that's true on a microscopic scale, imagine the power your focused thoughts can have on your day-to-day reality. That's the essence of manifestation. It's not magic, it's physics. But the mechanism goes deeper. Your mind operates on two levels, the conscious and the subconscious. While your conscious mind sets goals, your subconscious is the real powerhouse. It's like the software running in the background of your life, dictating 95% of your behaviors, beliefs, and decisions. If you're constantly thinking, "I'll never succeed," or "life is so hard," your subconscious takes that as truth and creates circumstances to match. Now, flip that script. What if your thoughts were, "I attract success effortlessly," or "every day, life gets better and better"? Your subconscious would get to work making that your reality. Here's an exercise to prove it. Take a moment, close your eyes, and vividly imagine your dream life. Picture the details. The place you live, the work you do, even the scent of the air around you. Hold that vision for 2 minutes. Notice how your body reacts. Maybe your heart races a little, or you feel a rush of excitement. That's your subconscious responding to the power of focused thought. Now, you might be wondering, if it's so simple, why doesn't everyone do it? Here's the twist. Most people don't know they can. And those who do often fail to harness it because they don't understand the rules of the game. You see, manifestation isn't just about thinking positively. It's about aligning your beliefs, emotions, and actions with what you desire. But why has this knowledge been downplayed, misunderstood, or even hidden for so long? Why isn't this taught in schools, or shouted from the rooftops? The answer lies in the forces that benefit from keeping you in the dark. And trust me, it's more intricate than you think. Let's uncover the truth in the next part. Have you ever felt like the world is designed to keep you distracted? Like you're running on a treadmill, always busy, but never really getting anywhere? That's not an accident. The truth about manifestation, that you are a co-creator of your reality, is knowledge that threatens the systems of control around us. And here's why. Empowered individuals are impossible to manipulate. Think about it. Entire industries thrive on your insecurities. The advertising world spends billions convincing you that you're not enough, that you need their products to be prettier, smarter, or happier. The self-help market often profits from keeping you dependent on external solutions, instead of teaching you to unlock the infinite potential within yourself. Governments and institutions benefit when you believe your life circumstances are fixed, that change is out of your hands, and that you must conform to societal norms. After all, a population that doubts its power is easier to control. Now, let's connect the dots. Historically, this knowledge wasn't always hidden. Ancient civilizations, like the Egyptians and the Vedic sages of India, understood the concept of human consciousness as a force of creation. They built their spiritual practices and even their societies around it. But as power centralized over the centuries, this knowledge was buried or veiled in secrecy. Why? Because a self-empowered individual doesn't rely on external authority. Take religion, for instance. Many spiritual texts, when read deeply, teach that your thoughts, words, and faith shape your reality. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, says the Bible. Yet, much of organized religion has historically shifted focus toward obedience and external worship, subtly pulling people away from the realization that divinity is not somewhere out there but within each of us. Even in modern times, science often dances around this truth. We're told to focus on material evidence, measurable outcomes, and external realities. While these have their place, the deeper truths of consciousness, energy, and quantum connection are either dismissed as pseudoscience or confined to academic research that rarely reaches the public eye. But why is that? Because a world where people believe in their ability to create is a world where systems of fear, dependency, and control collapse. Here's an example. Have you ever heard of Dr. Masaru Emoto's experiments with water? He discovered that human thoughts and emotions could alter the structure of water molecules. Positive words like love and gratitude created beautifully symmetrical patterns, while negative words led to chaotic, distorted ones. If thoughts can change water, imagine what they're doing to your body, which is over 60% water, and your environment. The real question is, what have you been conditioned to believe about your power? Do you think life happens to you, or do you realize life responds to you? The very systems that profit from your doubt work tirelessly to keep you distracted, fearful, and focused on the external. But here's the kicker: they can only succeed if you let them. The good news? Knowledge is the ultimate antidote. Once you understand the game, you can begin to rewrite the rules. And that's where the next part comes in: how to break free from the mental programming that keeps you stuck. Get ready, because this is where things get truly transformative. Imagine your mind as fertile soil. Whatever seeds you plant, positive or negative, will grow. For years, the seeds planted in your mind may not have been your own. Think of all the messages you've absorbed, from family, media, education, and society. Play it safe. Dream smaller. Life is hard. These beliefs didn't come from nowhere. They were implanted. The question is, are they serving you, or have they been subtly working against you? Here's the hard truth: if you don't take control of your programming, someone else will. And that's what has happened for most people. From the moment you were born, you've been bombarded with information that shapes how you see yourself and the world. But the good news: you can reprogram your mind. Yes, it takes effort, but the results can be life-changing. Let's start with a practical exercise. Look around your home. Everything you see, a chair, a phone, a painting, was first an idea in someone's mind. Someone envisioned it, planned it, and then brought it into physical form. Your reality works the same way. What you consistently envision, feel, and believe eventually materializes. But here's the catch: many people focus on what they don't want rather than what they do want. If your thoughts are dominated by fear, lack, and doubt, that's exactly what you'll attract. So how do you take back control? First, awareness is key. Start paying attention to your thoughts. Are they empowering or limiting? Do you frequently use phrases like, "I can't," "I'm not good enough," or "this will never happen"? If so, it's time to rewrite that narrative. One powerful way to begin is through affirmations. But don't just repeat generic phrases like, "I'm successful." Make them personal and vivid. For example, instead of saying, "I am wealthy," say, "I am joyfully earning $10,000 a month doing what I love." Feel the energy of those words as if they're already true. Speak them with conviction, like you're placing an order to the universe, and the universe has no choice but to deliver. Visualization is another game-changing tool. Let's say you're trying to attract a dream job. Don't just think about it vaguely. Close your eyes and picture yourself walking into the office, shaking hands with your new colleagues, and receiving your paycheck. Engage all your senses. What does the room smell like? What's the texture of the paper in your hand? The clearer your mental image, the stronger the vibrational signal you send out. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: doubt. Even the most positive people have moments of fear or uncertainty. That's normal. The key is not to dwell there. If a negative thought creeps in, acknowledge it, but don't let it take root. Imagine it like a cloud passing through the sky. Observe it, but don't hold on to it. A great tip is to immediately replace it with a positive affirmation or visualization. You might be thinking, this sounds too simple to work. But simplicity is the point. Complex systems often fail because they're overwhelming. Manifestation, at its core, is about aligning your energy with your desires. And the simpler and more focused your approach, the easier it is to create that alignment. Here's a quick tip. Every night before you sleep, spend 5 minutes visualizing your ideal life. Why before bed? Because as you drift into sleep, your subconscious mind becomes highly receptive. It's like programming a computer. Whatever instructions you give at that moment will run overnight. And this brings us to the next crucial step: mastering the energetic vibrations that make all of this possible. What does it mean to align your frequency with your desires, and how can you do it effectively? Stay tuned, because this is where we delve into the heart of manifestation's hidden mechanics. What if I told you that everything you want in life, love, success, abundance, is already out there, vibrating on a specific frequency, and that by shifting your frequency, you can align with it and draw it into your reality? Sounds like magic, right? But it's not. It's science. To understand this, think of a radio. If you want to listen to your favorite station, you have to tune the dial to the right frequency. If you're slightly off, all you'll hear is static. Life works the same way. If you're vibrating at a frequency of fear, doubt, or scarcity, you can't tune in to the higher frequencies of abundance, joy, or success. So, how do you align your energy with what you want? First, you need to understand your current vibrational state. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day. Emotions like gratitude, love, and excitement vibrate at a high frequency, while emotions like anger, frustration, or jealousy vibrate low. Here's a practical exercise. Keep a journal for a week and note down moments when you felt high energy or low energy. What triggered those emotions? Awareness is the first step to change. Now, let's talk about raising your vibration. One of the simplest, yet most powerful ways to do this is through gratitude. And I'm not talking about generic, surface-level gratitude like, "I'm thankful for my life." No, you need to feel it deeply. Close your eyes and think about one thing you're truly grateful for. Maybe it's the laughter of a loved one, the feeling of sunlight on your skin, or the comfort of your favorite book. Relive that moment as vividly as possible. Let the emotion fill you up. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude rewires your brain, making it easier to focus on the positive and attract more of it into your life. Another technique is visualization, but with a twist. Instead of just imagining the end goal, like owning your dream home, visualize the process of getting there and the joy you'll feel along the way. Picture yourself signing the contract, decorating the space, and hosting a dinner for loved ones. The more detailed and emotionally charged your visualization, the stronger the signal you send out. And then there's the power of movement. Yes, physical movement can directly impact your vibration. Ever notice how dancing, exercising, or even taking a walk in nature instantly shifts your mood? That's because movement releases stuck energy and elevates your frequency. Try this. The next time you feel stuck or drained, play your favorite upbeat song and dance like no one's watching. It sounds simple, but the energetic shift can be profound. Now, let's not forget the role of your environment. You can't vibrate high if you're surrounded by clutter, chaos, or negativity. Take a look around your home. Is it a space that inspires you or drains you? Start small. Clear out a single drawer or reorganize your desk. Decluttering your physical space creates room for new energy to flow into your life. Here's where it gets even more interesting. The people you surround yourself with also impact your frequency. If you're constantly around negative, draining individuals, their energy will affect you. This doesn't mean you need to cut everyone out of your life, but it does mean setting boundaries and seeking out high-energy individuals who uplift and inspire you. And finally, let's talk about affirmations as a vibrational tool. When you speak affirmations, you're not just saying words, you're broadcasting energy. But there's a catch. You have to believe them. If you say, "I am wealthy," but deep down you feel broke, the affirmation won't work. Instead, start with something that feels true yet expansive, like, "I am on the path to financial freedom." Say it with conviction, and over time, your subconscious will begin to align with that truth. But here's the hidden challenge. Even when you master these techniques, life will throw tests your way. You'll face moments that challenge your vibration, pushing you to doubt and fear. What are these tests, and why do they happen? More importantly, how do you pass them? That's exactly where we're heading next. Have you ever noticed that just when you start making progress, when you're raising your vibration, visualizing your dreams, and practicing gratitude, life seems to hit you with unexpected challenges? Maybe you lose something important, face a sudden setback, or experience doubt creeping back in. It's almost as if the universe is testing you. And guess what? It is. Here's the truth. When you're aligning with your desires, the universe doesn't just hand them to you. It tests your commitment. It's like a spiritual initiation, a way of asking, are you really ready for what you're asking for? These tests are not designed to break you. They're designed to strengthen your alignment. The way you respond determines whether you elevate to the next level or stay stuck in your current vibration. For example, let's say you're manifesting financial abundance, and suddenly an unexpected expense drains your savings. You might feel discouraged and think, maybe this isn't working. But in that moment, the universe is watching. Will you fall back into a scarcity mindset, or will you hold on to your faith in abundance? So how do you pass these tests? The first step is awareness. Recognize when you're being tested and remind yourself that challenges are temporary. They're part of the process. A great way to reframe your perspective is to ask yourself, what lesson is this teaching me? If you're open to learning, every setback becomes a stepping stone. Second, double down on your practices. When life feels overwhelming, that's the exact moment to lean into your affirmations, visualization, and gratitude. If fear or doubt creeps in, pause, take a deep breath, and repeat a grounding affirmation like, I am calm, I am guided, and everything is unfolding perfectly for me. Here's a practical technique. Create what I call a faith anchor. This could be a small object, like a crystal, a coin, or even a piece of jewelry that you carry with you. Whenever you feel doubt creeping in, hold your anchor and remind yourself of your power to co-create. It's a physical reminder that you're in control of your vibration, no matter what external circumstances arise. Another key is to detach from the outcome. This doesn't mean giving up on your desires. It means trusting that what's meant for you will come in divine timing, often in ways you can't predict. Picture planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You water it, give it sunlight, and trust that it will bloom when it's ready. Your desires work the same way. Lastly, surround yourself with reminders of your vision. Create a vision board filled with images that inspire you. Write your goals on sticky notes and place them where you'll see them daily. listen to uplifting podcasts, or read books that keep your mindset strong. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle or Ask, and it is given by Esther and Jerry Hicks, are great choices to reinforce your vibrational practice. And let's not forget the importance of celebration. Every small win, every tiny shift in your vibration, is worth acknowledging. Did you feel less anxious today? Celebrate it. Did you find $1 on the ground? Celebrate it. The universe loves gratitude, and when you show appreciation for the small things, you attract even bigger blessings. But let me leave you with this. The most profound manifestation occurs not when you chase after your desires, but when you become the person who naturally attracts them. The tests, the challenges, the waiting, they're all shaping you into that version of yourself. The question is, are you ready to embrace the journey and step into your power as a co-creator? Because the next phase of this awakening reveals an even deeper truth, the secret to unlocking your infinite potential. Ready to take that leap? Let's uncover it together.